Yeah. Content police station, please.
This is the Content Police Station. What do you need?
Yeah, I'd like to report a criminal, please. Can you please just send out the one? Send out the content cop.
The content cop is retired.
Are you sick? Oh, no. Okay, back up. Send out the YouTube police.
The YouTube police retired too.
What do you mean he's retired too? He was on the force for less than a year.
Do you have any identification? Is there any evidence?
No.
Well, sir, there's nothing we can
What do
do.
you mean? You can't do anything. Can you at least, like, send out a PB? Maybe do something?
Let us know when you find some evidence or witnesses.
Okay, then.
Goodbye, sir.
Have a good day. Oh, great. I think I know who I'm looking for.
United rhythm in my home.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So today we're talking about this guy. Oh, sorry, not that guy. I mean this guy. Yes, today we're talking about Preston Plays from a alternative universe where he got fucked by a toothbrush. Anyway, let's get straight into this. I need to get this out of the way quickly. Jack Doherty is a fucking pussy. He will go around pissing about, being a complete fucking asshole. And when someone tries to stand up for himself, you know, like a regular human, he stands behind his bodyguard like,
No, don't hurt me. I was bullied in high school. Here, fight my bodyguard instead.
What? Well, pal, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, pal? Yeah.
look at this smug piece of shit. And another thing to mention is that sometimes the person he is beefing with is 12 years old. Dude, seriously? You're getting in beef with a 12-year-old? And you still need your bodyguards? Jack Doherty, you're a pussy. A big, slithery pussy. Jack Doherty has a very generic look into the whole fuckboy life. And I don't think anything makes that more obvious than the fact that most of his videos have just got tons and tons of women in bras and bikinis. Like, I'm talking truckloads upon a truckloads. Like, he just made them appear with a spawn menu like in Gmod. And I think it's him just trying to show off, like, guys, do you believe I'm not gay yet? Hopefully this makes up for the time when I got punched in the eye and embarrassed by the incest boys. I mean the island boys. How long do I have to keep doing this till you realise I'm not gay? Please don't say I'm gay, cause you will bruise my fragile ego. How long do I have to keep doing this for till I can go suck on some big black cock? Did you know Jack Doherty's actually a really nice guy? I know crazy with all the awful things and clips people show and say of him. He's actually a really nice guy. For example, getting his homeless fan a hotel in his video. Getting my homeless fan a hotel. So let's forget the fact that this makes no sense because Jack is an e-celeb. So you need internet to watch him. Now, if this was like The Rock or Jim Carrey, you know, it would make sense because, you know, they're actual celebrities. But let's forget that all for a second. Remember, he's a nice guy. Jack is a really nice guy. You know, Jack, you don't need to make videos proving that you're a nice guy. A nice guy doesn't need to remind everyone that they're a nice guy. They show that they're a nice guy by doing kind acts. Also, another thing that doesn't really make sense here is that Jack, you didn't do a whole lot. You gave him $1,000, I think, and a hotel room. Let's just forget the fact that he will absolutely be back on the streets within just a few days. So, you didn't do much. Really, you were just here for the thumbnail and title. The first video with this homeless fan is called Crazy Fan Crashes Into My House. Now in the beginning bit, although he knows that this crazy drunk guy, crashed into his fucking house, instead of being worried that the guy is hurt, instead he is more worried that he is not getting this on camera.
Wait, I want to come back.
The cops are on their way.
No! I'm missing this content!
I think this proves how spineless he is if this is real, which I have some doubt that it is, because this homeless fan is driving a Camaro, which is like a $30,000 car. Not to mention, he's pretty young. Well, apparently he is, so that means the insurance is going to be crazy high. And he's got a smartphone. Huh? Anyway, he made a follow-up video that I referenced earlier, getting my homeless fan a hotel. Jack, you don't need to record yourself doing good deeds, because that pretty much cancels out the good deed, because he'll probably just use this point later to silence criticism like, guys, I'm not a bad person. I let my homeless fan have a hotel room and I gave him $1,000, guys. Please don't criticize me. No, don't do it. Don't you criticize me. Another one of his good deeds is this, saving a poorly treated dog. This was the homeless fan's dog, and can you see what he's doing here? Can you see that he's trying to pull the sympathy vote? Like, oh guys, look at this poor disgusting piece of shit little dog. This dog was poorly treated. Let me make his life better. You can tell this because this was his most viewed video on this live channel since the incident itself. So, what did he do? Well, of course, he did it again. Did you know Jack Doherty is actually really humble? He doesn't brag one bit, he doesn't show the price of things in his titles, not one bit. He doesn't show off his expensive car collection or expensive watches in videos, one bit. He's just really humble, he's about as humble as Rice Gum is, and we all know how humble he is.
Car collection tour, watch collection tour, all that in this video.
By the way, before we continue on with this video, he did not buy this $10 million house, instead he's renting it for $60K a month.
I spend $60,000 a month in rent. That's $2K a day.
I know, fucking peasant. Come on, everybody. Chip in donation for this poor bastard to help him get back on his feet. One thing you'll notice if you spend any time on Jack Doherty's channel, in fact you don't even need to watch any of his videos, is he's got the price of things in his titles. Now this isn't some Mr. Beast thing of like, I gave away $10 million or do this and get $10 million. It's always, I bought this expensive house. I drove this expensive car. I bought this expensive dildo. I know why he's doing this is to look hip and cool and trendy in front of his 8-year-old retarded fanbase with a chunk of their brain missing. But instead it makes him look like a ignorant, out of touch asshole. Thing is, it's just because he's got no proper personality outside of a money hungry asshole. So instead of trying to be entertaining and solve the problem, he literally throws money at the problem. I want to go back to his personality again for a bit and talk about how much of an asshole he actually is. Let's look at this video in particular. I asked millionaires if I can buy their house, and somehow in the first 5 seconds, he's already established that he is not only a complete pussy, but an asshole as well.
We're gonna knock on doors. I'm trying to get someone to sell me their house, So maybe we pull up and if they say no, you just press them.
You have to remember, most of the people in these homes are the elderly, so I want you to put yourself in their shoes. You just retired, you worked hard to afford this house, and then this scrawny, slithery cunt comes to your door and asks to buy your home, and if you say no, this big guy is gonna try and fight you. Jack, This is not funny. It's not comedy. It's just being annoying.
They're on it. That's why. Owie.
Cool car.
Yeah. You wanna f him?
Oh yeah, you like this car? You wanna fuck him? But please don't say yes because my ego is smaller than my penis. Before we continue this section, I would like to say originally this section was just about him being an asshole, but then I realized a lot of his comedy just stems from him being an asshole.
What's up? What? How am I a bitch? You're in rehab.
This person's already in rehab. They're already not right in the head. You don't need to add on to it. Oh no, you called me a pussy and a bitch. Grow the fuck up. For someone like this who can just be an asshole to anyone, if being called a bitch can make them retaliate like this to someone in rehab.
Nice costume. Psych. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, good costume, psych.
It's a funny catchphrase, bruh. Where'd you learn it?
Nice costume, psych. Fucking owned. In this video, there are parts where he wants to buy a kilt. Nothing wrong with that, except he keeps calling it a skirt. He doesn't do it just once, you know, by accident, because he didn't know what it was called. He called it multiple times, like, first time, whatever. Comedy fucking genius. Second time, I'll give you a pass, because maybe you forgot. Third time, you're just being an asshole and disrespecting their culture.
Scotty. Hi, my Scottish friends. Can I get a skirt?
Damn right you can.
So these are kilts.
These are kilts, brother.
You know what I mean.
Let's not disrespect the kilt.
I want the drippiest skirt y'all got. I mean, quilt.
Again, he did this multiple times throughout this video. I think it's like the third time he did it in this video so far. And this full clip, the full clip of this goes on for about 30 seconds to a minute. And it's just not funny. Now you're probably wondering, why was he kicked out? So let me tell you why. There was a mud show at this thing. You know, pretty normal I believe. So what did he do? He got his brain dead friend to jump in the mud and ruin the whole show. But yeah, he still has the balls to be like, what did I do? We made the show.
Hey, look.
Go.
Did someone stick
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
What did I do?
You guys are playing bullshit. Go.
What did I do?
You guys are playing bullshit. Go. You're ruining the show.
He's playing bullshit.
I don't care. Go.
Sorry, wait, did we ruin the show?
Yes. Go.
I think we made the show. We should get
Go.
tips.
Go.
It just shows how arrogant he is. His thumbnails are all over the place, and when I mean all over the place, I mean more all over the place than Sid the Sloth's eyes. Sometimes they're Mr. Beast-like thumbnails, sometimes they're thumbnails like Rice Scum, and other times, they don't even look like him. Blood, that ain't you. That's Morgs. Look at this one. What is this, the GTA 4 Complete Edition? Look at his face. Looks like he got caught jacking off to My Little Pony. Also, what is with these reaction video like thumbnails? Why do you want your thumbnails to look like the most hated genre on YouTube? Okay, look, I know I made jokes comparing him to Morgs earlier, but that is literally just a Morgs thumbnail, and you can't even deny it. I didn't know when to mention this, but look at his channel profile picture. What did they do? Did they just put a wig on a triangle or something? And look at his live channel banner. It's him throwing water on FouseyTube. Okay, look, I despise Fousey. I think he's an awful, disgusting human being. But he is 100 times better than you, Jack. You've made FouseyTube look like a better person. You've made yourself look like more than a disgusting asshole than FouseyTube. And you know what, Jack? Here, have this trophy, because you deserve it, because somehow you beat FouseyTube in terms of being a right cunt. Jack Doherty does his fair share of clickbaiting. For a few examples, I got arrested, he didn't. Someone stole my Lambo again. No, it wasn't stolen, though there were two guys who tried to steal it, realised they couldn't, so they left. Someone stole my Lamborghini, the original. His Lambo was not stolen, his keys were, but the Lambo itself wasn't. I bought my dream $10 million house. As I mentioned earlier, he rents it for $60k a month. I bought my dream mansion. He didn't. This is also where he admits to paying rent on the other house. We broke up. They didn't. I would also like to mention, in this video, his girlfriend has a bit of a panic attack, starts to cry a bit, and instead of putting down the camera, he decides to record it. Okay, Onision. He had to go to the hospital. I think you get the point now. Now, you could probably, probably not, make an argument for his car one, although his cars weren't stolen. They were almost stolen. Like, oh my god, what else could I call this video? There's nothing else you can call it. My cars were almost stolen. There's zero arguments you can make for this. Jack, I get it, you wouldn't get as many views if you titled the video, "My Lamborghini was almost stolen," but it would be a more accurate video. I'm not going to spend long on this segment because I think everyone's already talked about these pranks. I only watched a few of them, and I'm not going to lie, from what I saw, they're all just as bad as each other. Honestly, they're probably not even fake, because even fake pranks usually have some form of entertainment, like laughing at the dog shit acting in most of them. These are just actual mucus, like a dog had diarrhea on a carpet, eat up his shit, and re-shit on the carpet. Before I end this video, I have a couple of ending roasts. Stop stretching out your videos so much. If something is mentioned in the thumbnail or title, it doesn't happen till about halfway through the video. In fact, sometimes it doesn't happen till right at the end of the video. Yes, remember, a lot of these videos are 20 minutes long. One of the first videos that will pop up when you go on his channel is I crashed my Lamborghini, and he says he's shooting a documentary about himself. Alright, mate. Stop re-uploading your videos. For instance, I saved a poorly treated dog. You claim this isn't a re-upload, but since all you've done is add clips from the first video with this guy, it's definitely just a re-upload. Stop putting the prices of things in your titles. Literally nobody fucking cares. Usually this is the part of the video where I say, I don't actually hate this guy, I just hate his content, but I would be lying. I hate this man. I hate his content. I hate everything he stands for. He's not funny, nor entertaining. His 8-year-old fan base eats this shit up between the new Skibidi Toilet upload. He's such a faggot. Oh. Another one down. I wonder who's next. I hate conveniently timed door knocks. I'm a roast god. What could that mean? Well then, guess there's no time to lose then.
Someone wrote this song before, and I could tell you where it's from. Before 736 251, to put my mind at ease. Please
Yo, what's popping? I don't think I called this guy a retard, so Jack Doherty, you're a retard.